like to welcome all of you on behalf of the families and friends of Corinna and David to this celebration of their deep love for one another. Corinna, you look beautiful. David, dashing, as always. Chloe, oh, you brought the rings up. Thank you. I'd like to ask Therese and Terry to come up for invocation.
So we call upon the energies of the four directions to encircle this place, to bless and protect it for this sacred ceremony for these dear people today.
Call upon the energy of the East, which represents rebirth and renewal. And bless the new beginning that this day represents for this family.
We call upon the energies of the South that represent the warmth and playfulness of summer. We ask that this day be a blossoming of love, joy, the fire of passion and pleasure for this beautiful couple.
We call upon the energies of the West that represent the colorful leaves and harvest of autumn and quietude of twilight. Bless this family with peace, time for retreat and inner looking, for the grace to let go of that which no longer serves in this new chapter that begins today.
And we call upon the energies of the North that represent the ancestors upon whose shoulders these two stand. And we especially want to acknowledge Corinna's grandmother, Lois, who just passed recently, but all the grandparents and great-grandparents that are of these two lineages that come together today to make a new family.
So I asked some of Corinna and David's family and closest friends to each give me some thoughts on both of them, who they have become together, and I'd like to share some of those now. Corinna is a strong and loving person that would do anything for her friends and family. She's the kind of person to consult for life's worst case scenario. She's the friend you brag about having got a Fulbright scholarship. From the age of 6, she wanted to be a baby nurse and a mother, to have a loving partnership with someone and live happily ever after. She is one of the most dedicated, beautiful, and compassionate people I know. If anyone in this world deserves to be enveloped in love and light, it is her. One word that comes up when people talk about David is passion. When he is into something, he is in all the way. His passion is something to aspire to. When he gets an idea to try and learn something new, he jumps right in and does it and fully commits to doing it as well as he possibly can. Whether his latest adventure is skiing, brewing, or scuba diving, his passion and enthusiasm are infectious, drawing others to join him. He is remarkable at making other people feel welcome. His passion and excitement for life makes David a dedicated and loving father. We see that Corinna and David have something special. They are both exceptional people that enrich each other's lives and the lives of those around them. In David, Corinna has found a man that can not only braid her hair and brew gluten-free beer, but a man that loves her with all his heart, that goes far out of his way to make her happy. Any of us can agree that Corinna is a warm and loving person, but sometimes that makes it hard for a person to find the right love. Sometimes this means she bends so far she might break to make a relationship work. I don't worry about that with David because he bends for her also. In turn, Corinna helps David cultivate deeper, authentic connections amongst their vast group of friends. David and Corinna's relationship has developed with their sense of excitement and passion and adventure, and together their spark has drawn the rest of us in. It's been an honor and a pleasure to watch as they've built a relationship, a family, a community. We're all excited to be along for the ride for the months and years to come. Julie?
This bond, this joining, is not meant to be a fetter. A joining is a partnership, not two people becoming one. Two minds cannot fuse. Two souls cannot merge. Two hearts cannot keep the same time. You are two who choose to walk the same path, to bridge the differences between you with love. You must remember and respect those differences and learn to understand them, for they are part of what made you come to love in the first place. Love is patient. Love is willing to compromise. Love is willing to admit it is wrong. There will be hard times. You must face them as warriors, side by side. You must support one another through joy as well as sorrow. Pain shared is pain halved, as joy shared is joy doubled. You shall be together, but let there be spaces in the togetherness. And let the winds of the seasons dance between you. Love one another and make not a bond of love. Let it rather be a moving sea between the shores of your souls. Sing and dance together and be joyous, but let each one of you be alone. Corinna, David, look at one another and remember this moment in time. Before this moment, you have been many things to one another. Friend, lover, dancing partner, and even teacher, for you've learned much from each other these last years. Now you shall say a few words that take you across a threshold of life, and things will never be quite the same between you. For after these vows, you shall say to the world, "This is my husband. This is my wife." My sister Elena is now going to come forward and sing a blessing, accompanied by my brother James.
sweater. Your head is aching. I'll make it better because I love the way you call me baby. You take me the way I am. I'll buy you again when you start losing all your hair. So on patches to all you tear, because I love you more than I could ever promise. You take me the way I am. Yeah, you take me the way I am. Yeah, you take me the way I am.
Thank you, Elaine and James. Corinna and David, do you have your vows? Please say them now.
Corinna, since I met you, I've learned to dream again. Beside you at night, for our future. Corinna, I promise you this. I will always be vulnerable with our love. I will laugh with you in times of joy. I promise to be your friend, your partner, and lover. I promise to be open, honest, and by your side. I promise to hike the canyon, ski the mountain, to dance into Downward Dog, to travel the world and build a family full of love. From this day forward, I am honored to call you my wife and share the challenges as we share the joy of this life together.
Since you came into my life, you have made me feel safe and cherished and so completely wrapped in love. You have also gifted me with a family, which, although can be challenging at times, is undoubtedly the greatest gift I have ever received. David, I promise to take time every day to nurture our relationship and to never take for granted the love that you offer me. I promise to always strive to set aside my own ego and let it be love and respect that guide us. I promise to stand with you through the joys and trials of growing a family together, and to always honor and cherish this primary relationship even as our hearts and our family expands. To hike the canyon and ski the mountain, to dance and to Downward Dog, to travel the world and to build a family full of love. From this day forward, I am honored to call you my husband and to share the challenges as we share the joy of this life together.
Chloe, you coming forward? Corinna and David have something for you.
Chloe, you are an amazing blessing in my life. You have brought me joy and helped me grow in so many ways. I know that like every mother and daughter, we will have good times and we will have hard times. But my hope is that our own relationship, which is unique and different from any other relationship in our lives, continues to grow stronger in love. Chloe, I promise to always love and honor you as a beautiful and unique human through all the stages of your life. I promise to stand by your side and do my very best to help guide you as you become the amazing woman that you're destined to be. I promise to love your dad and work side by side with him to create a safe and loving space for you to always be yourself. At my bachelorette party, many of the women who are here today held a special ceremony to honor our relationship and to honor motherhood in all of its forms. Each woman brought 2 beads with them, and with lots of love and lots of tears, they gifted those beads to us and created these bead chains. These represent the mothers and the grandmothers who have come before us, the love and support of our community. So Chloe, as you look out at all the people who are gathered here today, know that you are very loved, not just by me and David, but by all of the people in our community and our family. And lastly, your dad and I wanted to get you something special to honor this day and the family that we've created together. So Chloe Elizabeth Paulson, do you accept this locket as a reminder of our love and of our promises to you?
Yes.
David and Corinna, surrounded by the love of your community, do you, David and Corinna, vow to keep this day's promises always in your heart and home so that all which you share now deepens and grows through the years? Corinna's getting the rings. David, repeat after me. With this ring, you shall not walk alone. And Corinna, repeat after me. May my heart be your shelter and my arms be your home. These hands are the hands of your partner, young, strong, and full of love. Holding one another's hands, you promise to love each other today, tomorrow, and forever. These are the hands that will work alongside one another as together you build your future. These are the hands that will hold you and comfort you in grief and uncertainty. And these are the hands that will countless times wipe the tears from your eyes, tears of sorrow and tears of joy. These are the hands that will hold your family as one. These are the hands that will give you strength. And these are the hands that, even when wrinkled with age, will still be reaching for each other, still giving you the same unspoken tenderness with each touch. I'd like to welcome Jordan.
In many traditions, wine represents a special drink. It represents life. It's chi. Hebrew, it's chaim. In sharing the wine, the couple acknowledges how they both drink from the same cup. Now this moment is very sacred, a very special moment to remember. At the end of the toast, we end by breaking the glass, an ancient symbol that represents entering a state from which we can never return, we can never go backwards. It also represents the end of this time, the ceremony, so it's a break from this special time to party time. And it also expresses our community wish that just like the glass can never be put back together, it's permanent change. This coming together is a permanent thing that will never be undone. After the glass is broken, we'll all shout L'chaim to life. It's not, if you're not familiar with the word, it's not a CH sound. It's not a ha sound. It's the Hebrew letter ket in the throat. So we're just going to practice once. L'chaim. That's right. Got to be done right or it won't work. We fill the glass to overflowing to represent abundance in life. How can we mark the extraordinary quality of this moment on our memory? How can we grasp the irreversible character of this day? As they share from this cup, so may they draw contentment, comfort, and happiness from the cup of life. Finish it off here for a second.
Ladies and gentlemen, Corinna and David.
So you had that going on. I heard
Okay, stay tuned for cocktails. They'll be hula hooping. And also, anybody who feels they're able to, please grab a couple chairs and take them up to the tables because those are chairs. Thank you.
Yeah, if I bounce around, I'll do it right in.